Staring contest. Staring contest. Luna, you want to have a staring contest? 1, 2, 3, go. You lose. Let's give us some camera here. Need some space to see the camera. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Terrier Owner YouTube channel. Josh here with TerrierOwner.com with Luna out and about helping me make this video here tonight. Your comments answered on video. And we're starting right now. And guys, as always, like we always mention, if you are new to the channel and you need help with these Jack Russell Terriers, if you just love watching videos with Jack Russell Terriers in them, or you just adopt one and want to know the ins and outs a little bit better, subscribe to the channel. That's what this channel is all about, is helping you guys. And we don't want you to have to miss any of our important videos with any of the topics that you would have had if you would have just subscribed. So hit that subscribe button. And now let's go ahead and start diving into some of your guys' questions. They could help people out pretty dramatically if they knew these answers ahead of time. But let's go ahead and start diving into some of these comments, get some answers out there. And if you're wondering why I put Luna down, she needed to go outside to use the restroom. Plus, she wouldn't stop licking my face. So I needed just a few seconds at least not to hold the dog. Okay guys, I also noticed that I needed to turn my head around because the lighting was making my face dark. But if you see me look off to the other direction, I'm just looking at a different computer screen that is actually right here so that I can read the comments and then answer them accordingly. So your first one up today is Mr. Zierman, and he left a comment that says, I spent many months looking for a rescue Jack Russell, preferably an older puppy, in the Memphis area. So in Tennessee, ended up hooking up with a breeder that was sophisticated, allowed him to Skype, etc. And then he goes on to explain the things that he basically noticed. The price of Jack Russells are going up, especially when you factor in other things like vaccinations and just the things that we talk about, your quality dog food, toys, vaccinations. And Richard, you are 100% correct. And there's definitely other factors that go into this. Myself, for Luna, we were looking at about $1,000 out the door from a breeder in Illinois that offered to take care of a lot of that for us. I mean, we were talking, she already had round one of her shots. She was microchipped on their dime. She got sent home with a really good starter kit of like food and things like that. But the important thing for all of you other people viewing right now to understand is that there are factors that you don't even think about that go into the price of these guys. And number one that people usually don't think about is supply and demand. I mean, Richard hit it spot on, saying that looking back into mid 2017, they were $650, which could be completely true. I didn't adopt mine in 2017, so I don't know the exact price. But if you're in an area where there's only a few reputable breeders and a lot of people who want them, and it's a dog growing in popularity, I mean, it's just like any other business on that standpoint. They can hike up the prices. It's not like it's regulated in a fashion that somebody comes in and says, no, you can't sell these for $1,500. They certainly can, and they will, if they know that they can still get quality parents to adopt the dogs at that price. So, Richard, thank you for the comment. 100% true. Shop around, guys. If you're looking for a breeder, if you're looking for, a specific scenario with the dogs, like you want a different color, you want wired-haired versus smooth coat, shop around and see what's available and do your homework on the other costs before you adopt them, because there's a lot of other costs that go into it. You got your crates, the toys, like even Richard here said, early vet visits, leads, leashes, harnesses, collars, you name it. There are other costs, so make sure you do some shopping before you pull the trigger on adopting one of these guys. Okay, so the next comment here on my list is, why does my Jack Russell Terrier bite my left foot every time I tell him to go to bed or show him something with my finger? Oh man. So my first question for that would be, do you have any kind of food left over on your ankle? What are you pointing at? Okay, but to be completely serious about it, I mean, it's what these dogs will do, especially when they're young. Could be an indicator that they want to go outside or that they need to go potty. Could be frustrated from a lack of exercise. Could just need basic type training not to do that, and then replace it with a chewing behavior that you desire to see. So make sure that you're telling your Jack Russell that no, don't do that, and then start working with them so that they can chew on, you know, toys or things that they're supposed to have. You know, the ankle biter scenario you're going through, I don't think it's all that uncommon. I know that Luna used to get a little nippy with the wife's ankles every now and then. It's just something, a growing pain that you're going to have to work through. It's nothing I would get too worked up over. Overall, not a huge deal. And then Natasha says, you have no idea how much I am learning from your videos, and I love when you upload. Natasha, thank you. That's why we do it. We want to keep helping as many people as we can. Awesome comment. And we have Nikki T. Nikki, what is up? Thank you for the comment. She is basically stating that she is struggling with her Jack Russell to get them to like any kind of toy. So her Jack Russell is not enjoying toys, doesn't like to play with them. Also, completely common. You're going to have to make it kind of exciting for them. They like to be around humans. They like to, you know, be the center of attention. So just throwing, you know, some kind of cool little squeaker toy at them doesn't really get the job done. You got to participate in it and make them kind of grow to like that toy first, and then you can start hoping that they'll play with it more on their own. But with other dogs, sometimes it's easier to just get them a really good kind of chew toy or something they can destruct, and they'll take a liking to it. Jack Russells kind of need that push to grow fond of a toy. So don't think that you can order, like, you know, a value pack of toys and they're just going to have a day where they don't bother you. They will still follow you around. They still want to be near you. But if you give them that little nudge, use those toys to, you know, play tug and do those kinds of things with them, they're going to take a stronger liking to it and more than likely be willing to play with that toy when you're not interacting with them. So if that's you, give that a shot and see how it goes. And then our next comment is just an individual stating that they believe that Jack Russell Terriers are much like wine, to where they get much better with age, which to that I say you are also 100% correct. These dogs are the most challenging in the beginning, and it slowly gets better. They don't push you to those limits nearly as much. The older they get, the more they learn, and the more they calm down in general. In the beginning, you might have your hands full, but relax, it gets a lot better. Don't stress it, work with them, everything will be all right. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you do that by hitting the button down below. Hit that notification button as well. Again, leave us a comment, and we will see you guys in the next video. And don't forget to go to terrierowner.com. Take care.